In a GT car, you'll be doing about 160 miles per hour along the start-finish straight as you approach turn 1. In essence, turn 1 is an approach to turn 2 and is taken at about 80 miles per hour in third gear. Brake hard just after the Volkswagen bridge. Stay on the right and turn in progressively, taking a lot of curb on the apex to the left. Once through the apex, brake and drop down to second, aiming for the centre of the road in preparation for turn 2. Turn 2 is a continuation of turn 1. If all goes to plan, you'll be entering turn 2 at about 60 miles per hour in second gear. Turn 2 is a frustratingly long right-hand bend that requires a lot of patience from the driver. Hug the curb on the right, but avoid using it, and pay attention to the racing line, which actually tightens just when you think you've passed through the apex. There is a handy strip of grasscrete after the apex curbing, as well as before it, which you can make full use of to effectively add more width to the road and give you a better run out to the left side exit curbing. Power must be fed in very gently here, and most drivers short shift to third on the exit to aid traction. Turn 3 is a tight left-hand bend with some camber that leads onto a fast series of sweeping corners, so you will want to maximise exit speed if you can. Brake hard from 125 miles per hour in fourth gear just at the marshal's post and light gantry. Come down the gearbox to second and turn in progressively, balancing the car on the throttle. Ideally, you'll be carrying about 65 miles per hour as you enter the corner. Use some curbing on the left at the apex, and as the corner opens up, short shift to third gear and accelerate. The camber drops away on the exit, so be careful not to run too wide. Your exit speed should be about 95 miles per hour. Turn 4 can be considered as a very long sweeping left-hand corner with 2 apex points. Your approach will be in fourth gear at about 125 miles per hour. Brake, drop down to third and then ease off the throttle, allowing the engine to check your speed, and then run out wide past the white line that normally marks the track boundary on the right. Turn in left progressively at about 90 miles per hour. Clip the apex curbing and, still while turning left, accelerate lightly to about 100 miles an hour, then clip the second apex curbing. Once through the second apex, you must brake immediately and in a straight line in preparation for turn 5. Turn 5 is a second gear right-hand hairpin taken at about 60 miles per hour and is quite similar to turn 2 with grasscrete extensions at the apex curbing, which you can take advantage of. This corner immediately follows turn 4. Use the curbing on the apex, and once you see the McDonald's signs on the left, short shift to third and feed in the power. Grab fourth and accelerate hard towards turn 6. Turn 6 is a fast left-right chicane that can be straight-lined in third gear at about 100 miles an hour. Take a little piece of the lower part of the curb on the left and then the right, but be careful not to take too much or you will catch the tip of the serrated portion of the curb, which can throw the car offline. Turn 7 will be then straight in front of you. Turn 7 is a sweeping second gear right-hander. Enter the corner at about 70 miles per hour and once through the apex, feed the power in progressively, grab third gear and your exit speed onto the straight should be about 110 miles per hour. Turn 8 is a right-hand corner that can be taken in third or second gear. Many drivers tell you that their preference is for second, as this maximizes engine braking and allows them to balance the car more easily on the throttle. Brake hard from 150 miles per hour at about 125 meters out. Drop down the gearbox to third or to second, and turn in early to get the best line and aim for the curb on the right. Once through the apex, bring the car back to the right-hand side of the track in preparation for turn 9. Turn 9 is a left-hand corner taken in either second or third gear. If you take it in second, your line will be better, but you'll want to short shift to third after the apex to help traction. If you take it in third, you'll be balancing the car on the throttle through the corner and feeding in the power at the apex. Your driving style will dictate the gear for this corner. Turn 10 is a fast right-hand corner taken in third gear at about 100 miles per hour. Take plenty of curb at the apex on the right and then allow the car to run out wide to the left by the entry to the pit lane. This is to get the best line through turn 11. Turn 11 is tighter and slower than you think, and you must be patient with the power delivery here. Drop into second and carry about 60 miles per hour through the apex. Feed the power in very gently as post-apex, the corner is on and off camber incline. short shift to third and power your car down the start-finish straight.